Welcome back to the Jackpot Road to Glory. Elliott Productions here, and my, has it been some time, and I'm so sorry for that. So much has happened within like the last 2.5 weeks. I went away to New York for my cousin's wedding, and unfortunately during that trip I came down with that nasty new COVID strand, and it wiped me out for about a week and a half. And through that arose another health issue I was kind of struggling with as well. Still kind of on the back end of that. But things are going better now, and we're finally back with the Jackpot Road to Glory. I'm so sorry it's taken so long. And, with everything that's been going on, when July 1st hit, I was like, gosh, I really want to come back, get some videos rocking and rolling for this month. And so now I'm sitting down and we're finally here. So I thank you all so much for staying subscribed to the channel. For those that are new here, we got tons of new videos on the way. I got an IRL pack and play. We got the Vegas Golden Knights squad. We got some other fun videos involving my Vegas Golden Knights here soon. But with all that being said, I want to show you guys the updated look of the Jackpot Road to Glory. The full Vegas Golden Knights squad is officially here, as well as the newest member of the Vegas Golden Knights, which absolutely blows my mind. Mitchell Marner is a Vegas Golden Knight. Like, how in the world did that happen? Now, of course, he has a brand new 96 overall transactions card in the game. However, though, this card is extinct. I've been looking constantly since it's dropped to try and get him onto this squad, but he just does not exist. But the card looks fantastic, though. The stats on this card is just insane. Power shooting boost gives him that max shot. Of course, he's got that max speed with speed boost as well. Elite edges, too, with that push of 99 agility, 99 speed, 97 excel on the card. It's just insane. It's a great looking card. It's the best Marner card in the game, but again, unfortunately, it does happen to be extinct on the auction house, so I don't know when or if I'll be able to get it. But luckily enough for me, I don't know if it was intuition or what, but something told me to hang on to my B&D 91 Mitchell Marner back from the Four Nations Fantasy Hockey promo, and well, it's paid out now because I can add him to the Vegas Golden Knights squad, which I'm very excited for. But of course, I would love to get that 96 card if I can, but for now, we got the 91 rocking on the team. But once I can finally get my hands on that 96 Mitchell Marner card, I am thinking about moving him to the first line because that's likely what Vegas will be rocking going into next season. Mitchell Marner, Jack Eichel, and Dorofeyev. That's kind of the projected lineup at the moment. Of course, Captain Mark Stone, as far as the Jackpot Road to Glory series I do here on YouTube, was always going to be my first line winger. But if I get that 96 Marner, I think it could be fun. I, of course, have him with 96 Howden and 93 Hurdle for the time being. So we would just kind of swap that out with Mark Stone, and we'd have Marner paired up with Eichel and Dorofeyev, like how we might be running it IRL going into next year. I do have, however, though, the 95 Transactions Riley Smith card. One thing I got to mention, trying to build up my all-time Vegas squad, which then turned into building the current Golden Knights squad and how our current roster is currently situated, has been kind of a headache, especially with Riley Smith, because he had the 92 sharpshooters card and then a 94 closers card I got, and then he has this 95 transactions card, but we're finally able to get him. We still, of course, have Wild Bill and the 91 Keegan Kolesar, rocking with some, kind of OG misfits here on line 3. Definitely love kind of the vibe there. And then on line 4, though, I do have one of the new transaction cards, the Colton Sissons card, which I think overall, when it comes to that trade, when it comes to getting rid of Nick Waugh, for Mitchell Marner, giving Marner that extension, I think we've really lucked out in that deal with Nashville coming away with Colton Sissons to kind of get another good, strong centerman in the lineup for the Golden Knights. I think that is going to be a piece that's kind of under the radar right now, especially, again, with losing Nick Waugh, which is a huge piece for the Leafs. I think you guys, honestly, at the end of the day, you guys save a lot of money and you get Nick Waugh. So it's obviously you lose Mitchell Marner, but it could have gone worse. Could have been much worse. You could have gotten nothing for him, which is, the other thing. But speaking of transactions card, where is Brandon Saad's transaction card? This is another release of transaction cards without a Brandon Saad. He, of course, was traded at the deadline from the St. Louis Blues to my Golden Knights. And, of course, he just signed, the one-year extension deal like Riley Smith. Riley Smith gets a 95, but Brandon Saad gets nothing. Give him a Cartier. What are we doing? As for the defense, though, 92, Brayden McNabb is here with 94, Shea Theodore. Really liking this, of course, top-line pairing. Likely how the Golden Knights will have it going into next season. However, though, gosh, I'm so unfortunate when it comes to this defense because, well, we'll kind of get into that in just a moment. 91, Noah Hannafin here on the second line, but paired with him is my 90 Alex Pietrangelo. Now, I don't have the 94 because the card is practically extinct. Every time I see it, it's like 300K for some reason. If you have a 94 Alex Pietrangelo, put him up for like 120 to 150. I'll buy it. If not, someone else definitely will. I'm not sure why you're trying for 2 times the cost. Whoever's got one, I know you're out there. Hopefully you're watching this video. You list him up all the time for like 250 to 290. Just put him up for 150, man. Someone will buy him, and it'll probably be me. But with that being said, Alex Pietrangelo, of course, likely is no longer playing any more hockey. Very unfortunate, to kind of hear his whole situation. He's basically going to be out all of next year. We'll have to see if going into the following season, 26-27, if he'll even, put the skates back on and suit up. But, whether or not he does, he's an ultimate defenseman, and, keeping him on the squad is kind of that honorary position. Also, too, because I kind of was not able to get that 88 Zach Whitecloud card that came out. I was out of town. I was in New York, so I was not here for it. So that's why 81 Kaden Korczak is actually in my left defensive spot on the third line. But he, of course, got a nice extension, 4 years. I think $3.25 million was the deal. So, we'll be kind of looking next man up with Pietrangelo, now kind of out of the lineup. So that's kind of a big piece there. And of course, Nicholas Hague in that trade to Nashville that also saw Jeremy Lauzon come to the Vegas Golden Knights. And of course, he does have a brand new 94 overall card as well from the transactions promo. Again, I unfortunately cannot find this card on the auction house. He is completely extinct every time I search. If you have this card, let me know. I got some stuff in my trade pile I'm kind of sitting on. Got some more things I could sell for coins. So, if you're looking for coins, if you're looking for a trade, let me know if you have this card. I'm on PS5. Same thing also goes with the 96 Mitchell Marner. I need those 2 cards for this team. But luckily, though, for me, however, I did have his 84 card in my collection, untradeable. So that kind of lucked out there, so I'm just kind of using that card for right now because, again, I went from building up the all-time Golden Knights squad to then the current Golden Knights, and, I thought that'd be kind of fun, kind of get an idea and a feel for, what my team will probably look like going into NHL 26, so we're having some fun with that. But, again, Jeremy Lauzon, still extinct on the auction house, man. Damn, man. Someone list this card up, please. But until I can get a 94 Jeremy Lauzon, luckily the 84 was untradeable in my collection. I know he does have a 92, but I'm trying to save the coins for that 94. Unfortunately, again, didn't get that 88 Whitecloud. But there is a 94 Alex Pietrangelo, which I do want to get, especially because that's likely going to be his last highest overall card for quite some time when it comes to the NHL Ultimate Team video game. So I do want to get that. And in net, of course, we have the 92 Aiden Hill. Backing him up is Akira Schmid, 77 silver. Unfortunately, doesn't have like any other new cards this year. But I do think, though, from the little bit that, saw with him with the Henderson Silver Knights, as well as the couple, NHL games he played last year, there's really good potential. I think I would love to see him kind of run as a backup to Aiden Hill going into this season. Even if we are to pick up, a different sort of backup replacement to kind of add into like a goalie rotation, that's fine too. But, I really think Akira Schmid could really learn a lot behind Aiden Hill in the future. But there you have it, the current Vegas Golden Knights roster in Hockey Ultimate Team. Very excited to, bring you guys some gameplay with this squad, as well as, of course, hopefully able to get 94 Lauzon, the 94 Pietrangelo, and the 96 Mitchell Marner at some point for this team, would be absolutely huge. There's also a 93 Matteo Nobert. I would love to get his card as well from the draft promo. We picked him up in the 3rd round, the 85th overall pick. I think that could be a really fun card to use as well too. That we have a current draftee in Hockey Ultimate Team. I think that's definitely really fun. But very excited though to bring you guys gameplay with the All Vegas squad. Originally, again, I was kind of going towards all time, but with the trade for Lauzon and of course now as well Mitchell Marner, which is absolutely insane. I went for kind of the current roster Golden Knights. Obviously Alex Pietrangelo. We would have, Zach Whitecloud going into next season. But again, missed that Whitecloud card because he was stuck behind the wild card. And I do want to get that 94, which will likely be the last really good HUT card that Alex Pietrangelo has for quite some time, which is sad. And speaking of that 94 Alex Pietrangelo, I do want to see if there is one on the auction house. Usually there's one. And yeah, it's the same. I swear, it's got to be the same guy, man. He lists him up for like 300K or like a 275 bid, 290 bid. Dude, just put him up for 150 and I will buy him. And of course, again, still no Lauzon and obviously no Pietrangelo and no Marner, but we'll get them soon. But until then, the Jackpot Road to Glory is rocking the current Vegas Golden Knights roster for the 25-26 season. Obviously, of course, pending, other potential trades or free agent signings, whatever it may be. But this is how the current Golden Knights roster is, kind of cooking up right now. Very excited for it. It's actually insane that Mitchell Marner is a Golden Knight. Like, what in the world? Just crazy, crazy stuff. But can't wait to give you guys some gameplay with this squad. One thing I want to mention too as well coming up to you guys is a IRL pack and play. I picked up a Series 1 2024-25 Upper Deck box while I was out in New York. So that was really cool, and I ripped through that box, already filmed me opening up the packs, and already put together the team. I just got to play the game, which I'm going to be doing next after I play with the Vegas squad. So gameplay with the Vegas squad will be coming to you guys here really soon, as well as that IRL pack and play. So we got some HUT videos on the way. Very excited to be back. We're feeling good. Can't wait to give you guys some more content. Thank you all for being here. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you guys are new. Until next time, guys, Mitchell Marner is a Golden Knight. Peace out.